Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Strength Rose A or the Strength Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose, and we're going to see just how good he is after his Extreme Z Awakening with 2 dupes in the Hidden Potential system. Now my unit has 2 dupes, I placed them in a very long time ago, so yeah, we're going to see just how good he is after his EZA. So he has 140% leader skill with key of 4 when the team includes all 5 extreme types, which is decent but nothing too crazy. He then greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy, while also raising extreme class allies attack by 30%. He has attack and defense of 150%, with extreme class allies receiving key of 3 and defense of 50%. He also has an additional attack of 50% for Realm of the Gods category extreme class allies, and he gives super class enemies attack and defense of minus 30%. He has an additional attack and defense of 50%, and he has attacks effective against all types for the rest of battle after delivering a final blow. His link set is pretty crazy, and when I say pretty crazy, it's okay. Basically it's a decent link set. It's got Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle, with Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle being his most common extreme based links, and Prepared for Battle and Super Saiyan kind of assisting him with linking with Pure Saiyans based units. He's on the Realm of the Gods, Potara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Exploding Rage, Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, Accelerated Battle, Worldwide Chaos, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan teams. And when you get his final blow, he has a total boost of attack and defense of 350%. Now the overall stats that he can have is pretty good. I think it depends on whether you have him as link level 10 or not. That's kind of a very important thing to factor in. A lot of people will show you stats where he has Big Bad Bosses active, and that's okay, that's more than fine. Big Bad Bosses is a very important link that's great when you level it up. But we can see here he's got 184,000 defense, which is pretty decent. No major links active, no Big Bad Bosses active at this point in time. He's got quite a bit of support on the rotation because both of the hearts are giving him 20%, so it is 40% support, but overall it's a pretty decent display. If we take a look here, he's definitely going to get the final blow. You can see 3.8 million, pretty decent stuff. He gets the final blow and he should have very increased defense. Now, something to be aware of, and I want to say to be aware of, when you're using this unit, the difference between him after he delivers the final blow and when he doesn't deliver the final blow is very substantial. It's very, very substantial. It can completely change your perception of the unit. Not in a bad way, it's not like it's a bad thing, but delivering the final blow is a very, very, very notable change in how he performs going forward. Now it's a bit of a double-edged sword, so delivering the final blow does count if you kill the boss between phases. So for example, if you're doing Red Zone Broly and you manage to take out the strength phase of Broly by getting a critical hit or by getting a finishing blow with the Goku Black, then he will have that additional attack and defense for the remainder of combat. But what it can do is it can very much limit him, because should he not get it, he's not going to be looking too great. Here you can immediately see with just the final blow, he's already shot all the way up to 250k defense. This is obviously very, very good. And if we were to activate Big Bad Bosses, then this guy would be sitting at around the 300k mark or so. Pretty close to that. If you were to have Big Bad Bosses and Prepared for Battle both active, then you would be sitting pretty close to that mark, which is pretty good considering he greatly raises defense because he has attacks effective against all types. If you can kind of quantify him getting the final blow, then you will be able to see him activate that effectives against all types, and so having him fully built into crit is not necessary, really. 5.9 million, very solid, only at 20% support on the rotation, very, very good stuff. So overall, looking very good. Obviously, again, it is going to be a little bit dependent on what you as a player can get from him. If you can get his final blow, you're going to be seeing a very, very, very improved unit. If you can't get the final blow, then you're not going to be able to see the same kind of unit that you're seeing other people utilize. And that's just how it is. It's not, it's not that he's a bad unit in any way, shape or form, but it's just that if you don't manage to get that final blow, you can have a little bit of an issue when it comes to trying to get him to do well. It's not that I think he's bad without the final blow, but it does significantly change him. With the final blow, he can handle pretty much red zone content, like he can handle the hardest content in the game. Without the final blow, he can't really handle it. He can't take the heat. So there's quite a significant boost to him, and it will affect how he takes on content. So if you are planning on using him, then you do need to somewhat prioritize him getting that final blow, whether it's by missing a super attack to ensure he gets the finishing blow, setting him up, whatever way you do it, but you do need to get it done. The second team we're going to try him on is the Corroded Body and Mind team. A little bit of a lower lead skill, but it's more just to show that he does have some synergies beyond his, just kind of stock standard Realm of the Gods or Goku Black or Time Travelers team. I do think Time Travelers is his best team. I do think, the Goku Black Time Travelers team does need a couple more buffs. I think Int Goku Black needs an EZA. I think the Zamasu needs an EZA. And once these units receive their EZA, I think then you're going to be seeing a much better team overall. I just think right now it is a little bit limited in a sense of that there is some poor synergy between a lot of the other units on the team, and some of them just can't live up. Like I look at Int Goku Black. In transforming Goku Black's a really cool unit. He's really fun. He's really cool to use. He's got great animations, but he's just not great. He's just really not that great. And it's things like this that kind of prevent him or prevent this team from looking exceptional. So there's all those type of things that I think need to change for Goku Rose to really look good. Obviously we have the LR ZA for Tech, Zamasu and Rose, which is a very good thing. And obviously they share, I think 6 links it is together, 5 or 6 links, so it's very, very good overall for them to have all those links active, and obviously for both of them to receive pretty good EZAs. I think that also does help the unit out a lot. But with that being said, it is definitely still like a process. You still definitely need to make sure that you keep these things in mind. Here we can see 232,000 defense, pretty solid stuff. We don't have too much support on the rotation, just your stock standard kind of 30-40% sitting on the rotation. But it's going to come down predominantly to links. You really are going to need to have those big bad boss type of links active. And you're really going to want to probably consider link leveling him to really see how high he can go as a unit. I don't think, like I said, it's necessarily a terrible performance by him. I don't think he's in any way, shape or form a bad unit. But I do think that, the final blow is a big factor. So whenever you see these these Goku Roses that are rainbow and they've got like 340,000 defense or something, it's because they've managed to get the final blow. And also link leveling. Having big bag busters active at the start of the turn is a very big factor for this unit. Having that extra 5% from prepared for battle, and having the tech Goku Rose and Zamasu unit as well is very important. And then not to mention that this unit, can technically exist under a 200% lead. I think, right now, I actually don't think they do have a 200% lead, if I'm not mistaken, because Future Saga would require them to have Battle of Fate, which I don't think they have. Potentially Accelerated Battle, I think, could potentially have, but no, that doesn't have one. So they don't necessarily have a 200% lead yet, I don't think, because Goku Rose is not, if I recall, on Pure Saiyans, and I think the only potential 200% lead would be the Realm of the Gods, ROF, Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. So yeah, they don't currently have a 200% lead, which is, obviously also affecting them. Should we get something like a, how can I say, maybe a Time Traveler's Zamasu, LR, hint, that has a very, very, very good leader skill, could be something that obviously helps out a lot. I think the big limiting factor is the fact that the Int Fusion Zamasu, unfortunately, that's going to come out, only has 150% leader skill. And that unit's great. That unit is also really, really good. Like, that unit is a very big buff for the Time Travelers, Zamasu, Goku Black kind of team. The issue is, again, just the question, or the consideration that, okay, where does this team go? You've got Strength Goku Rose, great unit. You've got Tech LR Goku Rose and Zamasu, great EZA coming. You've got the Int LR Zamasu, really, really strong unit in itself. And then that's kind of it. Honestly, that's really, really it, I think, when it comes to like how the team can function. Like, they need a bit more. It's only 3 really, really top-notch units. I think AGL Zamasu needs an EZA soon. I think that will elevate the team, especially if he becomes a 180% across the board Realm of the Gods lead. That'll be a little bit of a boost for them, and I think that's much needed. That will not make the team incredible, but it's going to make it very good. It's going to make it very, very good. So yeah, if we talk raw link set, if we just talk about how the links are supposed to work, then obviously, I think highlighted links, or at least links I would say are important, are Fear and Faith, Big Bad Bosses. Nightmare is okay as well for extreme orientated teams. You got Dismal Future as a key link option. Your big key links are Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, or Fear and Faith. So you kind of have to rotate around those 3 links to get a good key based performance. Now obviously, he does carry key in his kit, so you don't have to necessarily build him with his key links in mind, but it's the other units that need the key as well, especially if you're looking at units like Physical Janemba, if you're looking at units like the LR Tech, Goku Rose and Zamasu. I think you need to assess just exactly how much key these kind of units need. Goku Rose and Zamasu need a lot of key, because you want to get their 18 key consistently so they can continue stacking defense, so that their defensive stacks can build up, and that they can have a pretty good time. So that's a relatively good kind of design, or a good way to kind of measure it. I think, beyond that, you can look at linking via Prepared for Battle, which is also obviously a very strong link set, a very, very good link set, and can help people out again. So I think personally it's very solid that the link set's there, but it's definitely a link set for, you know, these kind of units, these Goku Rose, Goku Black units. They link well within themselves. So Goku Black's, untransformed Goku's Blacks, Goku Black and Rose units, Zamasu, merge Zamasus. These are going to be your number one kind of priority when you consider which units to link Goku Rose with. You can go the Super Saiyan route, you know, with stuff like Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyans, Dismal Future, or Fierce Battle, but it's not really needed. Maybe on the Future Saga team, if you're trying to run a combination of Super and Extreme class based units, maybe on a Power Beyond Super Saiyan team. But I just don't really see the point. I think Patara, Realm of the Gods, Time Travelers, Inhuman Deeds, these are the categories where this unit tends to shine. Worldwide Chaos, also a pretty good team for them. But yeah, that's it from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and I'll see you next time. So until then, take care and bye.